Hey, what's up? Sorry about the delay on this video. I literally just rolled out of bed, and I was like, I didn't put this out yesterday. I was driving all yesterday, so um, so a few things. I remember we talked in over Instagram between two of my bench days. I think it was Wednesday and Friday. I think we talked on Thursday. Um, what elbows are doing, and you're like, what the hell do you mean corkscrew? Um, I wanted to explain it more, but I couldn't really do it well over words. Like, like the way that I watched a video. I think it was by a Kirill or something like that. I forget his last name. He's a freak show. Um, he said like your elbows like point like out at the top and at the bottom. They should point like in line with your body. So it's like perpendicular in line, perpendicular in line. I don't know if that's like some sort of cue, but that's kind of like what I did a lot of when I benched. I didn't see any problems except when I like over exaggerated it. Other than that, it was a pretty good training week. I think deadlifts went really well. Bench was more or less okay. I'm wearing my hood because I literally just rolled out of bed and I got a curly hair, so I can't like I can't like just like wake up fresh like that. So let's get out of full screen and start talking about some training. So trying to think of stuff that is different. So this is my 440 squat. It felt really, really good with a new position on my back. That was the only video I had for the day. This is my 385 3-count pause. My feet were really, really, really close. It's probably like overkilled my depth. I'm thinking about like training in my singlet just to see if I'm like hitting depth on the heavier weights, which we'll get to later because I was looking at the program for today and Wednesday. So see, I started freaking out here because like my wrist, I don't know if you can see my cursor in this OBS. My wrist is like kind of out of line with my elbow, and it felt really, really difficult for these bench reps, and I didn't know why. I was like, I'm kind of regressing, and it freaked me out a little bit. I moved my feet out because my butt was coming up. But I realized what the problem was is I wasn't like putting my shoulder blades down. I was putting them together to get and then down, so I wasn't like retracting fully. I did it on Friday and Saturday, and it felt a lot better. So I did the old gut and groin viewpoint for this set because I really wanted to look at my wrists and elbows. I thought that was the problem. This didn't trim. And of course, the footage that I actually wanted to show you is upside down. So this is my RPE7 deadlift, or was it RPE8? It was my RPE deadlift. Felt really, really strong, really, really smooth. Pushing out the knees feels real good. You know, it's just moving nowadays now. I need to get back to grip training. I hate that it does this. One of the things I was reading about is the reason that like some coaches prescribe less deadlifts than squats is because you can do more on deadlift, but I don't do more on deadlift. But I'm not complaining or like asking you to change anything. I just thought it was funny. Not like, not that oh, I think it's funny how, but like I just thought it was like, huh, one day my deadlift will be there. Well, shit. This should have been in earlier. This is Is it even this week? No, this isn't. What the hell? My bad. Um, so this is my warm up 315 deadlift. I thought it was going to be my RPE set, and it just like moved too well. This is my true RPE deadlift. I didn't lock out well enough at the top, so maybe I should have kept the 315. And then here is my double. Felt a lot better, a lot stronger, moved a lot better. Yeah, that's pretty much the training week. I really wrote down everything in my notes. Like, I saw that you kept the shut up and lift note into week 24, and I also saw that Thanksgiving is in October in Canada, but like I figured that out on Google. I had Thanksgiving on Thursday, so I lifted. That's worth mentioning. So on on day 2 and day 3 were next to each other. So I was like doing real well on day 3, even though I was still fatigued from day 2. And I just sat down and ate, and I felt fine on Friday. I just like ate so fucking much. So freaking much. I literally am now just coming out of this feeling of like constantly being like slightly full but eating anyway. I still got leftovers in the fridge. I'm actually going to heat some up for breakfast right after this. But that was kind of it. And then that constant feeling of being full kind of moved over. I put a note in there on day 4. It's just like I felt real just sluggish and tired. And it kind of shook itself off after my first few sets, but just sluggish and tired, dude. Like, it sucks. I'm never doing that again. Well, I probably will do it again in a year, but hey. Some other questions I had is after this meet, we kind of go into this weird nebulous time where it's like, Christmas is coming up. I probably won't get to train a whole lot on the week of Christmas. I can train the Friday before, probably the Wednesday, Friday, Saturday after, so I'll just miss like 2 days, I guess. Might even miss the Saturday. But the question is like, after the meet, like, what are we really going for? Like, this kind of brings me to the question, like, how long do people keep you on as coach, just for like a single meet, or do they have you do their programming, or like, what do people normally do? Because I'm the only person that I've ever talked to that has a coach, well, at least in face-to-face. So I don't know like what the normal thing is, like how long do people normally keep coaches, like how long do like should we like set a goal for another meet? How far out should that be? Should we like look at something else? Like, I know right now the goal is just the meet, but after the meet, like, there's gonna be this weird time where it's like I have like 2 weeks to train, and then I have Christmas, and then I have like a week to train, and then, 2 weeks to train, but I'm moving during that 2 weeks, so like, I can still train. I'll still have time. Little extra stress added. But then I have this whole week that I have to do something for my grandma and grandpa that I'm not going to be around for. I can have access to the really bad gym, but I don't know if we just take that week and just like throw it in the trash, or just train really hard up to it and take like a full week deload and just detrain the shit out of my body. So yeah, go ahead and I want to hear your thoughts. Just giving you the timeline.